We came here to Hungary, to Budapest, to this unbelievable pro-Israel summit because Hungary is maybe the only country in Europe who stand firmly with Israel, especially in the past 2 years. We've seen along the war so many countries, especially in Europe, but also other countries like Australia and Canada, who turned their backs on Israel, who recognize a so-called Palestinian state. And Hungary is a real friend and ally for Israel, stands with us, preventing many of the anti-Israeli resolutions at the EUE and the European Union, and we are very happy to be here and to strengthen the alliance between our two countries.
I think Israel should use their friends all around the world. There are a lot of friends that we ignored for many, many years, and I think now Israel starts to change it. We need to do it way more. We need to work with our friends, and we need to punish our enemies. Many, many times Israeli foreign policies is exactly the other way around. We work with our enemies and we punish our friends. We need to do it in Europe, we need to do it in the US, in Canada, in Australia, and I think we'll see the outcome. The support to Israel, of course, was influenced by the war. We saw countries that we used to consider as friends turn their back at us, but I think that people who were friends of Israel because they understood what Israel is standing for, what Israel is standing against, the Islamic jihad, and they understand that if Israel wouldn't be there, they would have to face against it, to face same kind of attacks in their own towns and or their own cities, their own countries. I think their support to Israel grew. In order to make this fight efficient, we have to be united. When there is a headline in the ARUTZ blaming Israel for genocide, this prevents the ability for us to define our enemies as they really are, genocide organization, Hamas. It prevents us from explaining to international media because they say, even Israeli media says it, and the impact of also Israeli politicians like Yair Golan that says that Israel kills innocent children for his own political reasons. He's endangering the state of Israel. He's endangering our effort to make the fight, the so important fight against genocide, against Hamas, to the state of Israel and the Jewish people will survive. This effort is being hurt because people are not responsible and they're using the inner fights in Israel against us.
I hear a lot of criticism coming from the Israeli left against countries like Hungary, calling them fake democracies and fascists and all these terms that they're used in order to delegitimize countries like Hungary. So I want to say I came here especially because of that, because we have to show our allies and our friends here in Europe that these voices do not represent the state of Israel. The vast majority of the people in Israel appreciate the support that we're getting from our allies, and we are stand together with the democracy of Hungary against all the forces of barbarism who are trying to take down our entire societies.
I came here to speak and to emphasize the importance of defining what we in Israel deal with, and basically anyone who deals with Islamic jihad all around the world is dealing with. It's the attempt of a genocide of the Jewish people, a genocide basically of the entire Western civilization that the Islamic jihad wants to take down, kill everyone who is not Muslim, impose Islam on everyone. That's not a legitimate end that you can operate for. And then define this end as illegitimate, and you will be able to fight it in a more efficient way and not just deal with the fact what exactly the method of action. There is no difference if you attack soldiers or civilians or if you incite for genocide. Everything is part of genocide. So Israel dealt with it on October 7th. We need to build the legal tools and the judicial tools to fight genocide and to define Hamas not only as a terrorist organization but also as a genocide organization.